Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, what are some little signals I'm giving off that I'm not confident, Jessica? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked. So this is something that I've seen plenty of men do, wherever they are in their lives, however great things are with you, however capable you are of carrying conversation with women. It's these three things that actually make women unsure of you without them realizing why the fuck they're unsure about you. And it really deals with these subconscious signals we're giving off that tell her that we are not pound town material or even partnership town. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out the submissive signals you're actually giving off to women or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so like I said, these are things that you might not necessarily catch in other men. Women might not even necessarily catch it in you. I have so many girlfriends that come to me and they don't know why they are not attracted to these guys who are just super great on paper. They have a lot of fun with these guys, and yet there's something. So just a heads up, these three things are things that can only come up if you're actually in a conversation with a woman, if you are able to interact with her. So if you're out there and you're not interacting with any women at all, check out my Speech Spark Arousal System, which is going to show you how to not only get your foot in the door, but your peen in the vagine. And as always, stay to the last one because that is the #1 deal breaker for us women. And I don't want you to be losing out on any more women in your life, especially the ones that you absolutely want. Okay, so the first one, I always used to do this in the club in my 20s. This is how I used to test men to see if I wanted to go to pound town with them. So if you do have my Speech Spark Arousal System, you're very aware that one of the ways that I talk about creating sexual tension is the 3-second eye hold. It's been shown that if you are able to maintain eye contact with somebody for at least 3 seconds, you will be intimate with them one way or another. So the first hidden signal that you lack confidence is you are the first one to break eye contact from the 3-second eye hold. So I used to go to the bars and clubs in my 20s on Hollywood Boulevard, and if I saw a sexy ass dude and we made eye contact, if he broke eye contact first, and sure enough, if he came up and talked to me, he usually said some dumb shit that made him unattractive anyway. But if I broke eye contact first, he and I usually ended up hooking up. Things we do in our youth. So the reason this shows you lack confidence is because the 3-second eye hold is meant to create sexual tension. If you are the one who breaks it first, what you're doing is you're submitting to the sexual tension buildup as opposed to holding the sexual tension. What this does is it shows women that you aren't capable of holding it, you aren't capable of directing it, and you aren't capable of directing us into pound town. Like I said in my last video, we want to come undone for you, but we want to come undone for the guys who can facilitate that and make us feel eager enough to do so. If you're the one running away from a little eye contact, how are you gonna handle us? In the bedroom. The second one is when you talk negatively about men that are subjectively better off than you. So are you the guy who's making fun of all those dudes in the gym? Like, oh, what loser? Or even, guys with Ferraris are so obnoxious, like, get over yourself, bro. You clearly have a small dick. But I have a big dick, I swear, because I drive a Camry. If you're talking smack about men that are above you, it makes you look like you are not of high status. And don't get me wrong, you could be a high value, high status man without being objectively better physically or financially than other men. Not only does it show that you probably don't strive to be better, but you're also probably not capable of growth either. Now the third one, I feel like a broken record mentioning this again because I mention it all the time, and that is not moving things forward sexually or romantically. In the group chat with my girlfriends that we have been discussing for the past 48 hours is why my girlfriend should not go after this obvious red flag of a human being. This is a 40-year-old man who still lives with his mother, still lives with his ex-wife, is unemployed. However, he has the confidence to be like, listen, girl, I don't care where I'm at in my life. I have to have you. You are so fucking stunning. I've never messaged anybody off this app, but you, bitch, you're that bitch. And he's been saying this from the first text. And sure enough, my girlfriend, God bless her, she's like, oh my God, fine, he's like a total red flag, but like he feels so passionate. Like, bitch, he is passionate of trying to move into your home because he's a hobosexual who's currently living with his mother and he's only talking to chicks for a place to live. So if you're that guy who is fantastic on paper, not living with your mother and your ex-wife at 40, and you're employed, but you don't know how to move things forward romantically, we women are gonna pass on you every time for a man who knows how. And at this point, you have no excuse in not knowing how, because in my speech spark arousal system, I lay it out for you step by step. It's only 3 steps, and it's easy as fuck. Ask anybody in the comment section, hey, have you gotten Jessica's speech spark arousal system? They're like, yeah, bro, banging bitches every day now. Disclaimer, the results are not typical of everybody, only for the guys who follow everything down to a T. But there's no reason you shouldn't be able to. Because I'm telling you, that's what we women want. That's what we're doing this dance for. We're trying to see if we could be in each other's lives, and being in each other's lives means pounding the shit out of each other in the bedroom. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the only way you can flirt or move things forward, which is what I go over in Speak to Spark Arousal, is how to move things forward without being too persistent or weird or too forward, and without having to be blatantly sexual. It's about finding the flirty that fits you. So again, if you haven't checked it out yet, and you know that moving things forward isn't your forte, speechsparkarousal.com, I promise you'll have it figured out before the year ends. So check yourself for these 3 things. I promise this is something you can handle overnight. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.